Welcome everybody. Wait, what? You see me? You hearing me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
I don't know why we not I'm not seeing us on screen, bro. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Oh. Welcome everybody. It's your boy Market MUFC fan, and of course I got my brother Tony Claude Gunner in the building. It's the rival divide of the Reds. Man United on my side, Arsenal on the left side. You know how it goes sometimes. Don't worry about the left side, bro. It doesn't mean it's the bad side. You know what I mean? Some people are left-handed, and most best footballers are left-footed as well. So, shout out to each and everyone joining us. We're gonna be talking about the fixtures. This weekend, an epic loss for Arsenal, in my opinion. That 2-1 loss was very a big moment because of the way the players expressed their frustration after that second goal gone in. I have to say that I was quite disappointed to see some of their reactions. But my boy Claude Gunner will give us a little bit of his thoughts and insights on how that felt and me have felt as an Arsenal fan. And of course, I'm going to try my best to banter him all the way until he leaves. Big up to you guys joining us and big up to everyone in the chat. What's good, my brother?
Hey, Mark, big up to you, my bro. Big up to you, my bro. And big up to everyone who's in the chat, who are here, down here with us. It is what it is, and me and Mark are here again. The Red Divide. People, you're welcome to the show. Just smash up the like button. I don't know. I don't know why it's not popping up on my own channel just yet. I think there's some issues. I think Mark, you changed something, but let me see if I could do it again. I'm sorry, people. Let me just check if I could literally just get it done. Yeah, but anyway, it's okay. But people, yeah, you're welcome to the show. And it is, that week again where I get to get my brother back. For the past 2 weeks, my brother ran away to Greece to go enjoy the elements and the environment and the sun and everything good, But it's all good because Man United have been raking up some few points from here and there, and it is what it is. But of course, we come back straight to Arsenal and what we've been doing, and bro, it has been coming. What you saw against Aston Villa has been coming, and mostly with the injuries that we've had in the team and not having the proper centre backs to start the matchup with Gabriel Magalhaes injured, Saliba injured. To be fair, you always knew that the replacements that will come on, uh, we're going to struggle either way because Arsenal always build up from the back, and most of our build up play always starts
Mm.
from the back. I mean, you have to have a confident back four, not just confident. You have to also have a patient back four that can be able to patiently transition the ball down to the midfield and then to our attacking outlets to help us, make a difference in the team. And on the day, we had none. Duran Timber played centre back for Ajax in some cases when he was at Ajax of Amsterdam. But when he came down to Arsenal, he never played in that position. He just covered out there, and you could just see it was drab. I mean, in centre back, we used to have Benjamin White, who used to be there. Neither he is even a good centre back either way. So Incape struggled a lot in that game too. So I mean, it's painful, man. It's painful what happened. Um, we're all over the place. We allowed Aston Villa cut into our midfield. They were running wild and free. Kamara had the time of his life. I mean, it was just one of those games. Yeah, I mean, it's at Villa Park, yeah. It's just one of those games where you have to look at Villa and say, you know what, yeah, this is a tough side. We didn't really give them the respect they deserve. They're a really, really good side, you know. But Mikel Arteta with the lineup. I first had a problem with the lineup, bro. Yeah, the lineup, the lineup. Odegaard comes back into this team and walks straight into that number 10 position. And Mikel Arteta doing what he does, how to do it best. He did it again. When your favorite comes back from injury, you just throw the person who has been there, who has been helping us out in that number 10 area, who has given us goals and assists, good GA for the time being. That Odegaard was out of the game. And then when he came back, he just tossed him aside down the left hand side. And he knew, Arteta knows that that of course that Eze hasn't really gathered enough momentum down that left hand side. He knows that because we've played him down that left hand side before, and he hasn't really gotten into gear from that position. But the position that he's really gotten something going on for us is in that number 10 area. And Mikel Arteta hacked Eze off in the second half. It completely makes no sense. Eze is the kind of guy you bring in the second half to actually change the game. So now that you've changed him, in the first half, after the first half, I mean, what's left, out of our depth to actually bring in to change the game? Good, you brought in Trossard, but when Trossard scored, after he scored, he started limping in a way. Man is injured. Man is not fully fit. Man is not fully fit. And this goes straight back in as an indictment to our manager. Why are you playing Arsenal players that aren't fit? So with what he did on the day, Trossard is now out of that team, whether we like it or not. And we might not see Trossard in the next maybe 4 or 5 games. It's very possible. So we have a manager who has mismanaged our football club, who has mismanaged the fitness levels of our team. And that's what we're going through right now. It is what it is. Would I say Villa deserved that win? Yes, Villa deserved that win. I mean, Cash just ran wild and free, down that left-hand side. Eze, what were you doing? And again, that's why I always like Martinelli running up that channel, helping us down that left-hand side, because he's more dependable defending and catching up with the opposition player when running that channel down the left-hand side. He always helps out. But again, what was Ricardo Calafiori thinking? Just leaving Eze. I mean, he was doing it, he was trying to mind other players too, but I mean, to just leave Eze dangling like that out there, bro. Eze completely oblivious that Cash it was even running through running through the left-hand side, and Cash just, I mean, it was just simple, it was easy. And again, David Raya, you allowing that ball getting nutmegged into you, bro. I mean, lots of things happened in that matchup. Yeah, on the day, my defenders were jittery. There was no patience building from the back, bro. Everything was just wrong. Martin Odegaard was trying to pick the perfect pass, and Odegaard, yeah, everything is in rainbow. Yeah, everything is in lovely colors and lemons and oranges, all this nasty shit. Yeah. Sometimes you don't have to pick the perfect pass. Yeah. Odegaard slowed our transitions down. Yeah, he got onto the ball. He tried to work his magic to do one or two things. Yeah, but it amounts to nothing when you're not getting the goals and the assists. It amounts to nothing. All that running up, all that breaking the lines, it does nothing if you are not getting the G8. That's what matters. Points on the board, assist on the board. That's what matters. And you're not getting it. You are not getting it. Yeah. And that's supposed to be the captain of my football club. So Bukayo Saka also, bro. He's not on form. He is not on form, bro.
What
Drab on
when
the
him
day. Yeah, Saka was not on. Totally
when he
not
go and get
not in
there?
the game. Totally not in the game. Totally not in the game. And as an Arsenal fan, you have to be truthful about these things. Yeah, because they come back they come back to bite you. Saka hasn't been on form. But the thing there is that personally, who's your best player down there? It's Saka. You always try to play him to form because it's the kind of player that whether he's on form or not on form, even in inconsistency, is the one to still go to and try to play him into form. Yeah, because even Madueke, when he was on, he was just holding on to the ball for quite too long. Release the ball, Madueke. Yeah, when you get the ball, you encroach into the final third of the opposition box. What do? Find a pass. Pick a pass, bro. You don't have to hold on to the ball. Bro, I don't know what Mikel Arteta is telling these guys here, but they're holding on to the ball too much. Odegaard, the same thing, trying to pick up the perfect pass. And it's not like that. Sometimes you have to do it the ugly way. Hoof the ball up top and let this man run for the ball. And Arteta, sometimes you have to read the room at times, yeah. I would be the last person to come out and abuse and lay curses on Merino. Merino, as a defensive midfielder or as a traditional midfielder, yeah, at Arsenal Football Club, isn't playing in his position. He's just helping out the team because we have actually failed as a team to get our attack fitness wise injury free. So he's coming there to help us. Has he done a good job helping out? Yes, he's done a good job helping out. Is it the ideal guy to stay there? The answer is no. But again, that's also down to the manager to clearly understand when and when not to use him. And clearly, this manager doesn't know when to use Merino and doesn't know when he can say, Merino, stay on the bench for this one and let the bigger guy come in and try to help us out. And that match was just, it had all the hallmarks of having Gyökeres in that matchup, bro. Just imagine we had a threat like Gyökeres down there holding up center halves, running down the channels, trying to bully one or two players that, here and there, finding himself into spaces. Even in the first touch, when they came on, when Trossard scored the goal, Gyökeres was able to find himself, in a goal scoring opportunity. Yes, it passed him to go to Trossard, but at least he got into that mix. It was right in that box. That's where you want your most dangerous striker to be. Why is Mikel Arteta not actually trying to understand this team and play to the strength of a striker you just got for 65 million pounds, bro, in the summer, bro? Man was killing it in Sporting Lisbon. In no way am I saying the Sporting Lisbon showing he had should be the same thing as Arsenal. No, I'm not saying that. But all I'm saying is that you can't tell me that someone that had such a great season like that for 2 seasons running, up to nearly 100 goals plus, is the same guy that can't actually even get us up to 7 goals this season. Really? Is that what we're doing now? Is that what we're saying? It's not possible. It has to stem from the manager. Yeah, he has to read the room, you have to read the game, and you have to bring your tactics to work your magic and get us heading somewhere. The truth is, Mikel Arteta fluffed his lines in that game against Aston Villa. Do I think our title charge is over? The answer is no. I think our title charge is still on. We're still 2 points, up there. We're still top of the Champions League chart. We're still in that EFL Cup. The FA Cup is still coming up. We had a very, very good draw against Portsmouth coming up quite soon. So we're in a good place right now. It's not bad, but we are not in a good place in terms of the injuries we have in the team, and it's really showing. It showed in the Aston Villa game. The intensity dropped. Questions were asked about our so-called depth in the team because in this Arsenal team, many podcasters, many people from mainstream media, rivals are all saying that Arsenal have acquired depth. Arsenal have the most complete team in the league. But when you check that game against Aston Villa, it just makes you question that very idea. Is Arsenal's claim to having the biggest depth in squad, in the Premier League, is that true? Is that really true, or is it really a facade? Is it a mirage? And I'm sorry if you're claiming to have squad depth and you can't keep your centre backs injury free, then what's the need of that depth, bro? When even the depth are already getting injured and the medical team have no answer. And I said this on my channel just a couple of hours ago. I think the Arsenal medical team, okay, I think Mark disappeared. Probably will wait for Mark to pop in. I don't know why. I don't know why Mark disappeared though. Mark, where are you? Where are you, my bro? You better show up, show up, show up, show up, show up, bro.
Bro, not Wi-Fi, so just now my data disappear for a second. I don't know.
Are
But
you
yeah,
back, bro?
100%, bro.
Okay, good. Yeah.
I mean,
So Max,
listen,
yeah, it
I
is what
listen
it
to you,
is.
my brethren, and I know you need this, bro, because we here for you. I is your brethren, your Trini brethren from another mother. Yeah. And I understand the frustrations that you're dealing with. It's difficult, bro. You know what I mean? And to watch your team a third, fourth season in a row run ahead, leave, allow some space, get some points ahead and just keep dropping it in different moments. Because at one point we didn't know if you all was going to win the league.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah.
But
But again,
now,
it is what it is. Again, it is what it is. I don't really think it's something that's quite I don't think it's an SOS matter right now in terms of losing our place in first place. I think what's more of an SOS for us right now is the way the team are dropping like flies in terms of injury. Mark, I would like to bring to your notice that just yesterday, news filtered through to the Arsenal faithfuls that we would be without Max Doman for about 2 months. Max Doman happened to be the guy that had almost the best preseason in showing for Arsenal this summer, and man hasn't even really been he hasn't really been playing for the senior team. He's always been, with the under 21s. He's always been with the junior team, at Arsenal. And we're now hearing that man is already injured, bro. So when man is not even playing, men are getting injured. When men are playing, men are getting injured. So there's a problem with Arsenal, our training methods, or whatever is going on. It might not even be the training methods. It might just simply be the manager. There's a bigger problem that we're not seeing down here. And again, Mark, Arsenal fans, yeah, and Arsenal faithful pride themselves most of the time with our back four. Our back four is the fulcrum of this team. If that back four crumbles, Arsenal as a team crumbles this season. That is our backbone. And once our backbone is off totally, this is what you get. This is what you get. We need our back four and usual suspect back as soon as possible. I don't know what you think about that, Matt.
I mean, I would say it like this, bro. I think, to be honest, you all have the deepest squad in the Premier League. I really do understand why. all these tiers. And understand you could be frustrated because you shouldn't be losing games. You know what I mean? I think is a little bit weird that you're performing in this, up and down way right now. And it's at a crucial time because looking at the history of the club and what you have done in the last couple of seasons, this is the time right before January, going into Christmas, just after January, when Arsenal usually falter. And people say they bottle it. And I hope, for God's sake, this season, a little bottle it, brother. Because I know how your heart go take that one. Yeah, I feel like it might be one stroke too many. This wrongs. I'm being honest, bro. I feel like Arsenal, the players had to come up this wrongs. It might you're blaming Arteta, but look at how them brothers was carrying on the pitch when they lose the game, beating the ground a kind of way, all kind of bro. It didn't call for that because they didn't even play 18 games yet. It ain't even midway of the season. I could understand if you have 4 games to go or 3 games to go, and you just concede 3 points to Man City, who went a point ahead, and they have an easy run in. I could understand that kind of behavior, but this is the kind of behavior where it's like primary school football, bro. I'm not trying to mess with you or make any fun of you in real being serious. This team you have here, some of the guys who you're depending on, they're still too immature. They don't have the stones for this. Raya, I mean, he can't be getting on like that. The whole defense following his lead. You know what I mean? And not to say y'all had a great game. It wasn't a good performance, but even earlier in the season, y'all managed to win ugly when y'all couldn't win beautifully. And
Yeah,
we talk
yeah.
about that. Yeah. So now it's down to these brothers to get their shit together and work on it. And bro, like, listen, I don't want to be telling you all of these good key points because somebody might tell an Arsenal fan who might tell an Arsenal player, and then they might say, you know what, this brother right, and he's not even an Arsenal fan. But Arsenal, I want to let us suffer, but bro, I do want City win another trophy. So if I can't
Mm.
win it this season, it had to be Chelsea or it had to be Arsenal to dethrone City. So, bro, let it buck up on yourself. The fan base, I mean, I can't complain too much about your fan base because it has some deluded in my fan base too. Men had to stop trying to win a UCL before they win a Prem. You know what I mean? Sort the Prem, win a UCL. Or if you're going for it, go for it all. There's Chelsea fans want to cry about, oh, we team not so good, this and that, but let them finish within 2 points of the title. Now you go ahead and talk about they could have win the league and all kind of drama. Man, them had a hard chest. Right now, you could talk about your team, and as Stephanie saying it, or they could do it at Aiden Heaven because this youth man step into my backline in the last 2 games and the performance is getting better, bro. I want to say getting better. Like, I like in seeing Aiden Heaven starting in my center back role right now. Aiden Heaven looks very good, confident. He's not perfect. He make some mistakes, but you can see trying to correct it and trying to evolve and level up and do his thing. And he's good on the ball. So I enjoy Aiden Heaven. I don't know about you, but you need Aiden. You can do it at Aiden right now. You know.
But bro, calm down. Don't overstate your win. I mean, over Wolverhampton. Come on, bro. This is a
But
relegation bound
first and
team. I
foremost,
mean, that's bound to suffer.
forget first
I
of
mean,
all, even if it's a
you can see how
relegation
bad
bound
they
team.
are defensively. Every single team in the Premier League this season might have to malhandle Wolverhampton. Wanderers. That was a must win game. We faced them. However, we do face Wolves this weekend. That'll be a big matchup to actually look up to. This weekend
Mm-hmm.
in terms of where Arsenal's headspace is in. We have that matchup on Saturday. Definitely, we'll see where Arsenal's headspace is in, or how bad this injury has crippled our team. But rumors I'm hearing is that Saliba will be coming back. So once we can get some certain form of defensive discipline back, I have no problem. In copy can play with any of the most senior defenders that we have in the football club and still maintain some certain form of decorum, balance, and confidence and patience while playing from the back and trying to open up, the midfield through our back too. It, it is what it is. It's not happening now because the set of players we have down there are not well suited for that. The backups of the backups are the ones that are injured. Mosquera got injured, had a problem with his ankle, and even you can't even contest that Mosquera was beginning to actually get into this Arsenal DNA, get into this Arsenal rhythm, started his career with lots of hope for Arsenal. But again, it is what it is. We could sit here and say that excuses. I hear you, to some extent. Yeah, we could say that those are excuses, but it's not an excuse no more when your first choice defenders are all out, when your first choice centre backs are all out, and the replacement is out too. Only Nkape is the senior centre back that is ready to actually play. Ben White hasn't played in centre back since God
Bro,
knows when.
I
Ricardo
mean,
Calafiore,
just
he is turned up in the Azzurri in the Italian national team as a centre back. I completely get that. But for Arsenal, with different dynamics, he hasn't been a centre back or a potent centre back. In that case, he's always played, down as a fullback. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. There's enough blame to go round. There's enough excuses to go round. But it is what it is. Aston Villa bit us up, and we just have to accept it. We just have to take that bitter pill. It's a bitter pill to swallow, but sometimes you do need this occasional bitter pill to swallow to kind of like put you in that reality check just a little bit. Probably maybe we got a little bit cocky, got a little bit over our heads, with the way we see our team, mostly with the way we see our team, because we are seeing this team as a team that has a very robust squad depth, and it's taken Aston Villa to stretch us to the limit to be able to see that this really isn't really depth that we're talking about. Is it? I mean, it forces you to ask this question: is it really depth we're flaunting right now, or is it just that we just brought in players, we just brought in cover bodies? I mean, it is what it is at this time, bro. Yeah, but we need to sort out
uh,
our medical staffs. We need to sort out
bro,
individual mistakes in the team. And
bro,
again, what was
I
Odegaard
can't
doing?
accept that, bro. As a rival, but and a brethren, I can't accept that excuse. Hincapi come from a team where he went almost invincible. Yeah, he was looking to double up and win the league last season a second time. Starting centre back, come now, brother. Yeah, players who was starting centre backs in their team, men who was in team like Jurien Timber that beat Real Madrid 4-1 with the Ajax team from the Dutch league. You cannot be making you listen, you have to look at it from a perspective where your players have to show the metal. Your manager had to show belief and your players had to show metal now, bro. This is how it goes. Because anything other than that, right now, you can't tell me you need a whole squad, bro. You have a whole squad. You know what I mean? You have a whole team. You have the deepest squad in the league. And let me be real. Mosquera is probably your weakest link in centre back. Everybody else at
Mm.
centre back come from pedigree. Your midfield have pedigree. Your strike force have pedigree. Your pedigree needs to show their quality, brother. Yeah. Arsenal fans need to get to the program. And I was telling Waffle last night. Yeah, while we couldn't really do much talking, this is a team that was built over the last 7.5 seasons to win the league. All it was built. It's like Klopp and them. Klopp had a decade. Yeah. Arteta going on 8 years. Arteta in 6 months will have spent 8 years as the manager of Arsenal Football Club. Where is Arsenal trophies? Where is the armpits, bro? You know what I mean? I be talking about armpits. I know y'all going, y'all in the Champions League. Y'all get a rebound game tonight, Club Brugge. There's not the easiest, but it's not the elitist. Yeah, they could hurt you all well. They could damage you all in the game. Don't put it past Club Brugge, bro,
No,
because they have a decent
no,
team.
seriously, no, wait. Do you really think Club Brugge can actually hurt us? Do you
Let
think
me
so?
tell you
I don't think
something.
so.
Listen to me carefully, bro. I just watch UCL. I just watch plenty teams. You see, that Club Brugge team is a dangerous team. All they are away, and they're very good at home in the Champions League. I don't know if you watched some of the teams they beat last season, and they beat them very bad.
Bro, you're
So,
talking of
and
last season. The third in their league. One of their biggest rivals for the title down there in the Jupiler Liga. That's the name for the Belgian league down there where they play. And FC Trudon uh, beat them 3-2 this past
yeah, that's
weekend,
their, that's their rivals.
and they're third. And mind you, they just sacked their manager. It's a team in crisis. So I mean, you wanted to do all those smack talk, but I
But
mean, it's actually,
this is the Europa nights
it's
and the
actually very good
lights.
that you have someone here that can actually shut that up. I mean, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm
Brother,
a heavyweight down
listen,
here,
yeah.
bro.
I want you
I
to hear
mean,
how
you
Drill do.
totally
Yeah,
threw
man.
away that they lost last weekend to Trudon 3-2. You totally threw away the fact that they are actually managerless right now. And I mean, they don't have a manager. They're a team in crisis. And again, when you're talking about Club Brugge, what kind of respect are you gonna put on their name? Right now, they're probably maybe 25th in the Champions League table, bro. They've considered how many amount of goals already. I mean, probably maybe around 15 goals or so, bro. It's
Yeah.
a
Tonight is a good
poor.
night to get things on track. You don't know that? Bro, listen, I feel like you're watching football and joke, but just remember, use a big team to them. If them brothers can pull off a win against you tonight, their season is
No,
back
do you think
online.
they're gonna beat us though, Mark?
I don't think so.
No, do you think they're
But
gonna
let
beat? I think we have enough quality to beat Brugge. I think so.
maybe, maybe
No, don't
so.
you think so? Don't you think so though? Don't you think
I
we
think
possess enough quality?
but
Gilbert
I mean,
Jesus is back playing for Arsenal. He just came back from injury. We have Maduiki. Gyökeres will be up and running for that matchup today, trying to show his fitness levels to the manager today in order to get a starting berth in that game coming up against Wolves in the weekend. Martinelli will be on show today. Likely we get Eze back in that number 10 just to show in Odegaard, how it's run and how he has been helping us with the GAs already since he was missing in the team. We can have even Calafiori we could even go on a back three. I don't even see a problem with us even going through a back three. Yeah, we're going to be seeing some maybe some players on the fringes who haven't gotten enough game time this season coming to get game time. I'm talking of Nordgaard. Yeah, the former Brentford captain hasn't really gotten a string of games. He's been resting. I think he's rested enough. He could come into today and do a good job. He's rested enough. We could also have Waneri, who has been on the fringes of this Arsenal team this season. He could come in today to make up the numbers and play today. And we do know he's a very technical and skillful player. He could play in that number 10 position. You could drift him out wide, but again, Madueke is already out wide. You don't need any other wide player. But when you have Martinelli on the other side too, but he could come in through the middle. We could play through that other guard's position. We don't need to risk our top players today. We could just really relax because you know what? Yeah, Mark, we're topping that Champions League table. We have maximum points from maximum games played. We've scored lots of goals already. We're in a very, very good position. Losing tonight against Belgium's third rated side right now in the league would not be a dent on Arsenal's credentials in the Champions League this season. I think we've beaten enough teams already this season to to show the ambition that we have in the Champions League. But just right before we clean up this mess that we have in our defense right now, which will come in time because I think Saliba is coming back in the weekend. before then, we'll get things sorted out. But right now, I don't think we're losing to FC Brugge. I think we have more characters up front to be able to take away the issues that we have defensively tonight in the Champions League.
Maybe so. I would certainly hope so for your sake, my brother, because I mean, I love to, like I said, like I say, and I will always say, I love to banter you, brethren. Yeah, I love to
And
banter Arsenal. But it's also be disappointing to see my brothers crying. You know what I mean? Last night, my brethren, we brethren Waffle he got a little bit triggered. Yeah, he was rattled. And I was like, yo, you know what I mean? I don't know. You hear you talking about injuries and this and that, and I hear it, bro. I hear it.
no,
Yeah.
no, no, but no,
But
but
you see,
but
no,
when I talk
listen,
about
listen, hold
injuries,
on.
is it
I
excuses
hear
though?
it.
No, no,
It
no, no, no,
is.
no. Wait,
It
wait, but
is.
again, no, but
Bro.
wait, Mark.
Bro.
Wait, but wait, Mark. No, 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 because now you're poking the bear. So now, if I say we have injuries now, are those excuses, bro?
It
Arsenal
is.
have one of the highest injury turnout in the league this season, bro.
Yeah, no one cares,
If
bro.
not at par with Tottenham, bro, we should be either second or third in the league with the highest amount of injuries, bro. It's
Well,
horrible. We're dropping like flies, bro. And again, it's not a fault. It's not the fault of rivals. It's not the fault of anyone. We are our own problems, bro. It's our problem. We should be accountable for that. We should take responsibility for that. I completely hear you. But for you to completely
facts.
extricate the fact that we're missing two of our most seasoned centre backs, and including the backup that we also have in that centre back pairing, bro, it would be so disingenuous for you to throw that all away. Mostly when that centre back or two of those centre backs are real serious goal threats in terms of our set pieces, hacked away from us by injury. Bro, I mean, we could look at it, we could look at this the factual way, or we could, just dance all over the place, like Michael Jackson would do, and then we get no results. But this is the fact. It's not an excuse. We have injuries down there, and it's affecting the way that we play.
I mean, bro, everybody with injuries, it will affect the way you play. That is perfectly normal and understandable. And while, bro, it's banter. But you see, the thing is with me and you, with us, with Man United and Arsenal, that's not good enough, bro. Yeah, especially
Mm.
when you have 11 centre backs and 7 midfielders and these kind of things. Bro, your squad thicker than mine by times too. I don't even have 11. I barely have 5 or 6 centre backs, King. You think? My defense max out
Bro,
at 7.
Martinez just
My
came back.
midfield,
Bro, what are you saying, bro?
brother, brother,
Martinez
listen,
is
listen.
fit. Martinez is fit, bro.
Bro,
Martinez
and
is
I
fit, bro.
played,
What are you talking about?
bro,
Maguire has been
here,
fit,
fun.
bro. What are you talking, bro?
Maguire is
Bro, easy,
injured,
bro.
King.
Martinez is okay.
Maguire been
Martinez
injured
can
for the
come back
last six
anytime
weeks,
if
bro.
he hasn't come back already, bro. Yeah. I
Uh,
mean, you got legit
Maguire,
killers back. The Lich is down there, bro. What
Maguire
are you
has
talking about?
been injured.
Euro
Maguire has
has
been
been
injured.
okay. Euro hasn't been injured. Euro is good. Yeah.
Maguire is
Bro,
injured.
what are you talking about? How many defensive problems do you have, though? I'm telling you that
Maguire is
all my
injured,
center
brother.
backs are out, bro. The only natural, bro, even in copy, it didn't even come as a center back, bro.
The way,
Even
well,
in
it did,
copy
bro.
did not come as a center back. It came in as a left back, bro. I don't have any fit center back in my football club. Same thing with my strikers. I never had one fit striker in a string of weeks, bro. Even Gyökeres was struggling, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Marino is not a striker. Marino is a
Bro.
defensive midfielder. He's a defensive midfielder, bro. He's
Yeah,
not a
but
striker, bro.
bro, hear me out. I'm not trying to be too harsh on you. But you see, I don't have what you have. So when you could come here and talk all nicely about your favorite starters not being available, I can't talk about that, King. I don't use what I get, what I have. I usually need one on these boys. Men like Dogu starting games for me, bro. You don't have that
Mm.
in your team. Your team, bro. That's you right there, but upon my left wing back. I might be 2 points behind you. You understand? Brother, listen to me. Listen to me carefully, King. Yeah. It's high time you start to put some pressure on your players to perform. It ain't working out. You okay?
Yeah.
You hear my brother? I's your brethren. I telling you the truth. Yeah. Them might tell you the truth. I telling you the truth. They're not performing. Your players on shit. Yeah. They're ready to give up. And of course, they know they could do that because why? Guess why? If they do that, they know everybody go blame Arteta. Why? Because we custom blaming Arteta, bro. You feel me?
Arteta takes the whole blame though. He
He
keeps
has
taking
to
the
take
blame.
the blame. He has no choice.
He's to blame for everything. Every single problem Arsenal have had this season, he's to blame.
Nah,
He's
nah.
the chief. No, no, no. But again, he's the chief culprit, bro. He's the chief
He's a
culprit, bro.
culprit, of
I mean,
course. He's
he's
a
run the
culprit. He's
players down to the
culpable.
ground, bro.
Of
Bro,
course, he's
they're all
culpable,
dropping
bro.
like
But
flies, in it. I mean, there's no questions about that. They're all dropping like flies, in it. They're all dropping like flies.
yeah, but
Yeah. And Mendy can't even cope with the pressure right now because the Glen Rice is also, is running on his last fuel, in games. Man needs rotation. Man needs rest, bro.
bruh, man
Doesn't
needs
need
to
all the
kick a
time to be running all
football.
the
How
time.
much rest you need, boy? I find all it is be talking about this rest thing. Like if, boy, man them, yeah, making hundreds of thousands of dollars to kick a football. Yeah. One game, once and twice a week. So the other 5 days of the week they're resting, bro. Yeah.
Mm,
If a man can play an average 35 to 45 games for you a season without getting injured, then you had to revisit the quality of that player, bro, because being available, fitness is a quality, bro. And if you can't be available
mm,
to deliver, you can't be elite, bro. If you could be elite but always injured, possibly, but still, bro, that's like better you sell that man and get a man who go and give you a 6.5 every week, but that worth more money to you. You understand? Bro, I hear it, bro. Of course, I have players I don't like in my squad I think need to improve. Big up to Compo Smith in the building. And of course, I don't rate my manager. Everybody know that. But
yeah.
my manager, sorry to say, I think if they give he 7 years, he might win a trophy. I don't know if he go win it in the first three, he might win it in the last four. But
No,
yeah,
no,
I
but,
don't
but
know.
but again, do you have a team? Do you have a team to win the trophy? I mean, see, yeah, the problem with my team is it's not like I don't have the team to win the trophy. I have the team to win the trophy. It's now the manager, if the manager wants it or the players actually really want it. But I do know that I have the pedigree of players to be able to bail me out and get the wins and get to win the trophy. The question is, do you have the players to win you the league title? And you have to call a spade a spade. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. No, why are you laughing, bro? But
Ain't
in
no
your
one
streams,
laughing.
I see you cussing
No,
out
see, bro,
Zexy.
listen.
In your streams, I
Bro,
see you cussing
I
out
don't
all these
call.
players, all
I
this
never
man
cuss
them,
out,
yeah.
bro.
You keep cursing them out, and suddenly
I,
now you're trying to prove to me right now, man, this is disingenuous, bro. Because I see you in watch-alongs when you don't win games, bro. You're calling for their
I
heads.
didn't.
You
I
don't think
call
you
for.
can win
I
anything,
call for
but
the
suddenly
manager
when you
head,
want to
bro.
argue with me, you're not telling me that, oh, you have the
Bro,
players to actually win your
I
title,
feel
bro.
like,
Bro,
bro. I not
it
say,
doesn't make
listen.
sense,
You
bro.
see, I didn't say I have the players to win me a title. And like I said, if you give my manager 7 seasons, he might very well win the title. Understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, even my squad, I still don't think your squad is worlds better than my squad, bro. I think it's fine margins because my squad is better fitted. The same squad here, better suited to multiple competitions and keeping at a certain standard. We've done it for years.
Then why haven't you been
Arsenal,
challenged? Then why haven't you been challenging for
but yeah,
titles for the
but I
past three
mean,
seasons, bro? No, no,
we
no, no,
have
no, no, no.
let's
No,
okay.
I'm going by what you said. No, no, no. I'm going by what you said. So if your
Before
team,
you go
if
mad,
your
before you
team
go
is more
crazy,
better suited than
my
my own
team
team
see
to win
more
the league,
finals than
why
you, which
haven't you
means I
been challenging
challenging
for the
more than you.
title? Okay,
I
good.
was third
Throw
in
the title all the way.
2023.
Why haven't you been challenging for cup games? How about that?
I win a FA
Yeah,
Cup.
apart from
I played two cup
domestically.
finals in one season. When last you played two cup finals in a season? When last you played one in a season? I just ask
Why
you.
haven't you won them, bro? Bro,
FA
you're
Cup
the great
champion
Man United.
2024.
Why haven't you won them?
FA Cup
It's not
champions
about
2024.
playing them. It's
We in
about why haven't
2025.
you won those competitions, bro?
Brother, we in
Where is the
2025.
but bro? Where is the
United
chest
is
in saying you won the trophy,
2024
bro?
champions. What?
Huh?
Where is it?
Where are you? Did you say you just won the as a world champion? What?
2024.
Bro, are you on Earth or are you in? Or are you with
United
Elon Musk? What are you talking about, bro?
In the last 2 seasons, I went to more finals than you see in a decade, King. Don't come at me when we talk about finals and possibility going to win, bro.
Bro, what are you talking, bro? Man United should be talking about trophies, bro. Bro, what are you talking about?
The trophies is coming. My trophies coming. I rebuilding, bro. I never not admit that my team in a rebuild. You understand? It's man them like all they don't admit all the team in a rebuild, bro. Me,
Mark, you're not doing this again, bro. You are not doing this again. Mark, are you now saying because you beat Wolverhampton Wanderers that you're now back challenging? You know you do this every week, only for the next week for you to go and lose, and then when I actually show the chest, and then you cry like a little baby. Bro, I would not baby you again next week when you lose again, bro. I would not baby you, bro. Bro, do you know who you're playing with this weekend? Do you know? Mark, I will be very, very careful when you see the team that you're going to play. Be very
against Bournemouth, King.
Very careful. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Be very, very careful. Don't overstate. So you're going to beat them, right? No, say it with chest. Say it with chest. Are you going to beat Bournemouth?
I go and beat Bournemouth probably 4-1, if not 5. I'm telling you now, it go be a slapping. Yeah? It go be a slapping. Take my word for it. Take my word
for it. So you think you're going to beat Bournemouth? So you think you're going to beat Bournemouth, bro?
Never a doubt.
Even Chelsea that has a more better team than you couldn't even beat them.
Chelsea.
Couldn't even beat Bournemouth. They had to scrabble for a draw, bro.
Hello, I beat Chelsea, bro. We're talking about. I beat Chelsea. Yeah. I didn't.
If you had the lucky way, bro, are you serious? If you had that lucky way, are you serious, bro?
I didn't draw with Sunderland. I just want you to understand. So when you want to put it like you are a better team, but why you draw Sunderland? Why you lost to Aston Villa? I bet money, right? I will go and beat Aston Villa too, because I feel. I bet
you that you've dropped points to both of those teams you just mentioned. You've dropped points against Sunderland. What have you done against Wolves? Aston Villa has beaten you this season, innit?
Points against Wolves.
Wait. Did Aston Villa beating you this season already?
No. Are you high?
Okay.
You
have Sunderland beating you already this season? Have Sunderland beating you already this? Bro, has Sunderland beating you already this season?
Hey, I beat Sunderland, King. You stop playing.
Bro, no. Sunderland beat you too. Bro, Sunderland has beaten you this season. Bro, are you drunk?
Sunderland beat me.
Are you drunk? Yeah, Sunderland beating you this season, bro. Are you drunk?
Brother, Sunderland beat me this season. Man United. Boy,
Google it, bro. Google it, bro.
Not this season.
Google it, bro.
Brother. I beat Sunderland 2-0. I don't know what you're talking about, King. I know you draw Sunderland, but I beat them 2-0. And Sunderland beat Chelsea. So I want to know where you talking about. What game you watching? Like 2021? Like 2021? Had to be
Okay, no
2021
problems, but
on the holiday or
but
something.
we're not in the same point zone,
Killer.
bro. We're not in the same
Killer.
point zone, bro. We're not in the same
Killer,
zone.
I will
I'm
be
higher
seeing
than you
you
on the
very
table.
soon.
I'm
Listen, I
higher
will
than
be
you on the
seeing
table,
you.
bro. And there's nothing you
Brother,
can do about it, bro.
don't drop
And
points.
we'll play the
All it
rematch, and then
takes,
I'll smack you
all
up
it
again.
takes is
How
for
about that, bro?
two
We'll play again,
losses,
then I
and
smack
you
you up
name
again.
it.
And this
Okay,
time you're gonna bring
smack
back our roots back,
me.
bro.
Brother, I pray for you. I pray you don't lose to Club Brugge tonight. I pray you don't drop points against Wolves
No,
this
we're
weekend.
winning.
Because
We're winning against Club Brugge, bro.
anytime you draw with
We're winning.
Wolves, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night are coming for you. Just remember,
Nah.
you have to see
We'll
me.
smack them up. Come on, bro.
Don't drop
We'll smack
points
them up.
against
Come on,
Wolves.
bro. Come on,
All
bro.
right.
They are the
Okay.
whooping boys of the league, bro. We're gonna
Okay. So
wipe them
whip them.
off. We're gonna
If you
wipe them
don't
off the
whip
mark,
them,
bro.
if you don't whip them off the mark, then we go have something to talk about on the next rival, bro. Let me don't keep you back from Club Brugge because if they keep you to a draw tonight or they beat you, oh God, it's
Mm.
more discussion points for me and you next week. But let's keep it real, bro. You know, guys, in the chat, everybody watching, smash the likes. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you haven't, subscribe. Please subscribe to my boy Tony Gorgana. And watch the Arsenal
Yeah.
brethren because plenty tears coming this season after January. I promise all of that long time. You know what I mean? And you know what? 3 things I need you all to do in this chat for me tonight. Before you all go, and if you all not watching live, I want you to drop your answers to these questions in each comment. Whether it's on Tony Claude channel, on my channel, please drop comments to these questions because guess what? Yeah, it coming to pass. You know what I mean? Arsenal fans always just remember, Mark can tell all the again all the juice early this season, yeah. I tell man them Liverpool wasn't going no place. They're not even finishing top 4. Nobody believe me.
Mm.
Look at them now. Look at them now. Mark can talk about this weeks ago, bro. Forget that. But this is another big one. And I will let you think about this one because while you're watching Club Brugge, you go remember moments when they saw greatness now on the pitch with you at the same time. And it was Roy Keane. So let me know about that one in the next show. Big up to you. Thank you so much, my brother Claude, for coming through. Big up to everybody watching,
Yeah.
all those who took the time to smash a like and subscribe. Shout out to Jack Reacher in the building. Shout out to Campus Merson and Stephanie Griffith. Big up to on you, Teresa, in the building as well, and Ricky Red. Shout out to you. Shout out to your brethren, Peter, who also sent a donated chat again today, I believe. Maybe because before your stream was cut off before I went live, it probably sent it. So shout out to Peter. Big up to you, Broski. And of
Yo,
course, everyone else, from us to you. Catch Claude for the watch along. Arsenal playing Cruiser, like I tell all they're away. Hopefully they lost in if they lost in Belgium or draw, he's here. He
what
will be here for you.
was that? Sorry, Mark. Was that super chat on your channel?
I don't know. I just see in the start there pop up there. I don't know if it was before the stream because if you're on channel, not with the live, you don't see the messages.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that
Big
was
up to
sent.
Peter.
I don't know if he
I think
sent it
it's in
before
my
we went
chat
live.
though, but I
It's
don't know. I'm
definitely in
not
your
seeing it
chat,
going
bro.
on my show, but yeah, I think it's on my chat.
So shout out to you guys. Bro,
Yeah, shout
Jack.
out to Peter, bro. Shout out to
This is
Peter,
the
bro.
rival banter stream, Jack. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course, this is Man United. We side on the right side, and the Arsenal side on the left side. You know what I mean? Red versus white, because they're not really red like us. You know what I mean? But at the same time, big up to the Arsenal faithful guys. Every week we will be here. Your boy Tony Claude Gunner and your
Yeah,
boy
I'll be
Mark
here
M.
next week. And I'll be
Right?
loud mouthed, bro, because I'm not gonna let this my brother
Hey,
off the hook. Yeah, I'm gonna be loud mouthed. By the time Bournemouth smash Man United up this weekend, then I'll be laughing at him straight up from this weekend, leading up to next weekend where we'll have a big clash down here. Because of the Champions League, we can't stretch that much this show, but next week we'll have to stretch the show just a little bit because we'll have to analyze and unpick and unpack lots of things to talk about. Bro, what's your prediction? Bournemouth against Man United. Put your head on the line.
Bro, I said
Put
it
your
already.
head
I
on the
said
chopping block,
4-1
bro.
or
Bro, I'm
5-1.
tired, bro. Bro, do you know what
I said
differentiates me
already.
and some of all these people? Yeah, people. I put my neck on the line, bro. I put my head on the line, bro. I think I'm
Okay.
gonna smash up Wolverhampton Wanderers. How about you? Are you gonna smack up Bournemouth? And if you're gonna smack up Bournemouth, what's your prediction for that matchup, bro? Say it
Brother,
with chest.
I already
Say
told
it
you.
with chest, bro.
I already know you don't believe you go and beat Wolves, handsomely. I already know you don't believe that you go and beat, Club Brugge
So you
handsomely
don't think I'm
tonight.
gonna? So you don't think I'm
But
gonna smack up?
but no, not with the reactions I see from your players, bro. I think your players have a big mental problem. You know what I mean? But what I can tell you is we are going to beat Bournemouth. Probably going to be a 4-1 or a 5-1. I'm telling you now, because Man United, bro, you don't let Man United score plenty goals and thing, bro. And right now, we done cross the half the amount of goals we scored last season already by far. We done score 28 goals or more already. So you know what's going on this season. We coming at all, yeah. Yeah. And whether you believe it or not, my chest always here, bro. Yeah. So you better don't lose or draw tonight. And over the weekend, don't drop points, bro. Because just remember, like the Sharks, the Red Devils are there, bro. We right there. Yeah.
People, big ups.